Hello, I'm going to do Zyla's 5-month update today. So, should really go back and watch my last video before I start this, you know, so I know where I left off. But, I was talking about how Zyla stopped gaining weight and seemed to be grumpy and hungry a lot. Well, then I went back, and I'm not sure if I put this on the last video or not, but she actually lost 300 grams. So she's been eating food for about a month now, a little over a month, and that helped a little bit, but she was still hungry. And so been pumping, and when I pump I'm only getting 30 mils at a time, whereas on the formula containers it recommends that they have 200 mils, like at least 5 times a day. So 30 mils is nothing, and that's an hour's worth of pumping. So there's something going on there, and I'm not exactly sure what. I haven't got it checked out or anything like that. She's been on formula for the last 2 weeks because she was hungry. And honestly, after that first bottle of formula that she had, it changed overnight. She went back to being happy. She would hang out on the ground. Before, I had to have her up constantly when she was awake. I had to have her up with me because she was just not happy to be put down and left. Now she'll hang out. She's awake for closer to 3 hours, as before she was only up for half an hour maybe, and most of that she was upset, grizzly, hungry. Yeah, she's agreeing with me. So yeah, she's been on formula for 2 weeks now, and it's a big change. And after, so I went to Plunkett sometime last week, and she in just under 2 weeks had put on a whole kg and her biggest weight gain before that from me was 500. You know, it was half a kg, so it's a big difference. And she was like, once she went on to the formula, she was a big like gorgeous. She just ate and ate and ate, and now it's sort of slowed down a bit, and she's realized that she's not going to get starved anymore. Gosh, horrible mum moment, huh? She's not getting starved anymore, so she can just chill and eat, and there'll be more. But I don't want to just give up and give her formula. I mean, aside from the fact of how expensive it is, it's just, there's a lot in it that they don't need, and I just prefer to have it on tap and for it to be me. So I'm still trying to boost my milk supply, so I am pumping, and that's not going too well. You know, I'm keeping what I do pump, so I'm freezing that in ice cube trays, so she'll have mumsicles when it gets a bit hotter. So that's cool. Today I stopped in at the health food shop. I've been looking up on like lactation cookies and whatnot, and it says the biggest reasons for running out of milk or not having a decent milk supply is not enough iron and yeah, and not enough water. And I can definitely say that I don't drink enough water. I definitely don't. So I'm trying to up my water consumption, and also iron. Now we've pretty much stopped eating meat, so I'm gonna have to replace that iron with something else. And I hear green leafy vegetables are great for iron, so we're having a lot of those at the moment. And also I've got some iron tablets at home. I haven't got them out, but I've been looking into lactation cookies. So they say oats is a big thing, flaxseed. So I've just gone and got myself a nice big bag of flaxseed, and I'm gonna make some cookies with this tonight. And also this other thing that Plunkett recommended to me, which is called Lactation A-OK. And so I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but that's Lactation A-OK, and that's supposed to boost your milk supply.
To see what's in the bag.
You want to see what's in the bag here. So we're going to have a go of those, and they said that with the A-OK you start seeing a difference within the first 48 hours. So we'll see how well that goes, and do some cookies and up my water and get some veggies in me, and hopefully Hopefully we'll be able to...
I'm driving, I'm driving.
Please don't do that, darling. Hopefully we'll be able to get on top of that situation there. And the girls are just playing outside waiting for dance to start. To be honest, I'm not actually sure if it's on. It's supposed to be at 3:20 and there's no one here. So yeah, we'll get on top of that and see how it works. So as I said, she put on, so she lost 300 grams and then she's now put on a kg, and that was nearly a week ago. So so I'd say she's put on even more than that by now. Yes, yes. Say hi. Hi. Peekaboo. Yeah. So happy. Happy baby now, huh? Yeah, now that you're not starving. And she's eating food too, so she eats like mashed banana and avocado mixed together, and we got, yes, baby rice cereal, no, baby like muesli, and then the Farrick's cereal stuff that you mix into things to make it thicker or whatever. So she has all of that, and then if whatever we're having, like veggies, you know, anything mashed up. And she does have mash, which is, what's up, a little bit weird for me, because with the other two we never mashed anything. They were baby led weaned and they ate stuff without mashing it, and not baby food out of the container, you know, but they had teeth. So yeah, no teeth yet. There's still that one that's sort of just hanging about just under the gum. She's hungry. Yes, you're hungry. Anyway, yeah, so no movement on the ground. She's not, I mean, sure, if she's on her back, she'll sort of go around in a slow circle, you know, not intentional, just sort of moving around on her back on the ground. She doesn't like to be on her tummy. Early on she did, and she was rolling from her tummy back over to her back, but once we hit that patch where she was upset and hungry, she wouldn't get on the ground, so she didn't do a lot. And now she's not really that interested. She'll lie on her tummy on the bed and talk to me if I lay down with her, but she doesn't like to be on the ground on her tummy. Yeah. So not a lot of moving going on. Yeah, so not much movement on the ground. She's almost sitting. She's definitely playing with all her toys and stuff now, reaching out for stuff, and when she sits in the high chair while I'm like cooking dinner or something, she'll play around with the toys that are in front of her. Yep, she's chewing, chews on her fingers hard out. What else? Loves her sisters. Lilia likes to give her bottle. That's pretty cool. She quite enjoys hanging out with Lilia. She's a little bit more standoffish with Ariel. She loves her too, but Ariel can be a little bit rough without meaning to, so she's a bit cautious. Oh, she sleeps really well. Like last night, she went to bed at 5 or 5:30. She may have gone to bed at 5:30, and then she got up at 8 and then went back to bed at 10 o'clock, and then she slept till 7 this morning. No, I tell a lie, 6 o'clock this morning. She slept from 10 last night till 6 o'clock this morning, and then had a bottle and went back to sleep till 8:30, no, 9. Yeah, she got up at 9. So if she goes down at 7 o'clock when the other girls go down, then I would say she gets up once in the night for a bottle. But if she goes to bed at 10 or 11, like whenever I go to bed, she will sleep the whole night through. So she sleeps 8 hours, pretty much. So yeah, that's an awesome bonus. I think the other girls were doing that around about this age too. I think they were doing it beforehand, and then they stopped around about this age, and then we had to kind of train it, I suppose you want to say, when they were a bit older. She won't sleep with me. I would like her to, but no, she won't. So she's in the bassinet next to me. Yeah, she'll just fuss until she gets put in her bed, and then she'll sleep in there, which is good, I suppose. But yeah. So yeah, our plan at the moment is just to up the breast milk and get that back on track. She does have a dummy. Since it was a lifesaver when she was upset for that month. It was because I'm a very audio person, and I just can't handle it. She has this really high-pitched scream, and I cannot handle it. And so this dummy was a bit of a lifesaver. And at the moment, she really only has it when she's in bed, when she's going to sleep, or in the car while we're driving. But she has it at the moment because she's hungry, and we need to get in the car and go back home. It looks like we don't have dance today, and I wasn't told this. So we're going to go back home, and she'll have a small bottle. And so she was having, it says 200 mils sort of five times a day, and she was having that for a little bit, but now she doesn't need that much, so she has that 3 times a day, and then like a half one 2 to 3 times a day. So that seems to be working for us, and then food as well, obviously. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything. She is fitting 3 to 6 month clothing, and then also lengthwise she's a bit longer than that. She fits some 9 to 12 month clothing as well, especially her jerseys. It might look it looks a tiny bit big. The sleeves are a little bit long, but it fits her body really well. So yeah, she's fitting in sort of all sizes of clothing. Nothing smaller than did I say 3 to 6 months? I think I meant 6 to 9. She doesn't fit anything smaller than like a 6 month, which can be quite wide on her, but in lengthwise it works. Let me see, this jersey is a size 1, so that's like 12 to 18 months. And then the onesie, you gonna let me have a look? No? And the onesie is 6 to 9 months. So yeah, range of clothes there. Oh no! Alright, we'll get your sisters. Alright, we're gonna jump in the car and go home now. I'm pretty sure that's everything. And I'll be back again for a 6 month update. Oh, can we have a smile to say goodbye? Can we have a smile? Say bye. No? Okay. Ooh, you were happy today. You're hungry, huh? Alright, we'll go get your bottle. Kisses. Alright, we'll be back for her 6 month.